Hi everyone, it's Nisha. So today I am going to walk you through my very simple, much simplified skincare routine, AM and PM. First of all, I'm not a dermatologist. I'm not an expert in skincare. Probably just like many of you, I've watched some videos, I've read stuff, and I compiled this skincare routine for myself. I am 53. I don't have any Botox or filler. I've had it in the past, but not in the last 2-3 years. And the reason I've named this video Pro-Aging Skincare Routine is because that's what it is. There is no such thing as anti-aging. Nothing can stop us age. We can just make sure that we look after our skin, make it strong, protect it, and hopefully age a bit better. You cannot stop sagging, you cannot stop wrinkles forming. Even the skincare products that say anti-aging, I don't know, eye cream, it will say it will visibly improve the appearance of your wrinkles. So it doesn't say that it will get rid of them, it will improve appearance. And I think how it does it is by just plumping up your skin. Dry skin will always look dry, dehydrated skin will always look more wrinkly, whereas when it's moisturized, hydrated, it looks plumper, therefore your wrinkles appear to look a bit better. Also remember that we will all age differently because there is so many factors that contribute to our aging, like genes, hormones. So for example, perimenopausal and menopausal women would start aging quite rapidly because of the lack of estrogen. So if you are on HRT, that will help. Also your diet, exercise, and all this. So even if two people use exactly the same skincare, they still will age differently. And by the way, I am on HRT. I've been on it for 6 or 7 years now. So you may remember I used to subscribe to Beauty Pie. In fact, I am still subscribed to it because my subscription doesn't run out till August, so I can still buy stuff if I want to, but I think I'm going to cancel this subscription. Not because they are not good products. I love all the Beauty Pie products and the price when you are a member, but there is so many products, and when you watch all the videos here on YouTube from dermatologists or skincare experts, they talk about so many products and what they do. And if you are like me, I buy it immediately. And I've ended up with so many products, active products. But how do you use them all? How do you put them together? And when do you use them? I remember from Beauty Pie I bought most of the products that they had, and I've actually given myself perioral dermatitis. You might remember because I was using so many active ingredients at once that I basically damaged my skin barrier, and that can happen if you use too many products at once. I did heal it, and I will tell you later how I've healed my perioral dermatitis. But when that happens to you, you have to stop using everything that you are using and just go back to basics, basically like 1 or 2 products. So after that, I thought I need to make my routine much simple. Basically, you only need 3 products. I have more than 3, but like the active ingredients, you need vitamin A, so some type of retinoid. It could be Retin A, which is the prescription one, which is a anti-aging gold standard. Pro-aging gold standard. There's been so many studies done, and it is proven to work to help with the production of elastin and collagen, thickens your skin. It definitely works. But you don't have to use the prescription one. You then have retinols and retinals. So that's one thing. Vitamin C. I think vitamin C, I've been using vitamin C for years, and I've seen such difference with vitamin C. It's an antioxidant, again helps with collagen production, helps to even out your skin tone. And the third one is SPF. I would say the SPF and vitamin C made the biggest difference in my skin. And of course, then you can use products that are specific to a problem that you have with your skin. Maybe you are too oily or too dry, or you have rosacea, so you have to take things like this into consideration. Okay, let's start with AM because this is the simplest. So first thing I do is I use this. After I've washed my face or had a shower, I use this, and this is all in Japanese, so but I have the name of it, and obviously I will leave you links to all of it. This is from Ishizawa Lab Japan, and it's called Sukoyaka Suhada Urea Moisture Lotion. It looks like water, but this is a moisturizing lotion that features 9 botanical extracts and blend of 3 high moisturizing ingredients: urea, hyaluronic acid and ceramides. This moisturizes, helps retain moisture and protects skin barrier. Urea is hydrophilic, which means that it has the ability to hold to water, keeping skin plump. So that's what I use first. As you saw, I just pour it on my hand and pat it in my face. You can use it with a cotton pad, but I feel like that just wastes the product. The next thing I use is the Deva VitaminC+E+Ferulic and Ferulic acid. I've used this for years, at least 6 years, and I love it. This is my favorite. I've tried few others, but this is my favorite. This one has 20% of ascorbic acid, 0.5% ferulic acid, and 1% of vitamin A. It is a very potent antioxidant. It reduces appearance of dark spots. It's brightening, helps even skin tone, supports collagen production, protects against skin damage. Vitamin C serums are very unstable, so they have to be formulated at low pH, and I think this one is around 3.5. So yes, I will never be without this serum. I actually was trying Geek and Gorgeous vitamin C serum for a bit, but I couldn't wait to go back to this one. So again, I just take a few drops and pat it in my skin. I wait obviously for all these products to sink in and dry out before I move on to the next one. Now, if my face feels particularly dry on that day, I will use the Deva Hydrating Moisturiser. It's just a simple moisturizer with niacinamide and ceramides. You don't need anything fancy for a moisturizer. I don't always use an eye cream. If you ask any dermatologist, they will tell you don't need an eye cream. Why would you use something totally different under your eyes on the rest of your face? But I suppose if you have a specific problem with your under eye area, you might find a cream that has a specific ingredient for that problem. This is another cream that I've used on and off for years, and this is the Tranquility Skincare Banish Puffy Eye Cream. This is with eyelid, matrixyl 3000 and hyaluronic acid. I remember when I used to have really big bags under my eyes that this really helped me. And because I have problem with getting bags and swelling under my eyes, so I use this cream in the mornings. And after that, tons of SPF. So here you see me applying the Beauty Pie one, which I still have, and I love that one. This one is a traceless mineral SPF 30. I might actually stock up on it before I stop subscribing, because it's a really, really lovely SPF and it plays really well with my makeup as well. But I have a few more favorite ones. One of them is the Summer Fridays, and this is Sheer Drops Mineral, again SPF 30. I love the Naked Sundays. This is SPF 50. You see, in the summer I move on to SPF 50. In the winter I use 30, but in the summer I use 50. And this is the Collagen Glow. Again, mineral sunscreen with plant-based collagen and antioxidants. Really love this one. This one is a bit thicker. It's almost like a clay mask, but it sinks in beautifully into your skin. Again, plays really well with all my makeup. I've never had a problem. Oh, I didn't tell you, the Summer Friday is more milky and runny. So it depends what you prefer, but they are all good. And this is my latest one that I've discovered. It's from Hamish, so it's a Korean one. Artless Glow Base SPF 50 Broad Spectrum. This one is really, really lovely. It's sort of, you probably won't be able to see on a screen, a slightly pink, and it has beautiful glow to it. I've got that one on today, and again it plays really well with my makeup. So I don't care what SPF you use, just use it. So I put really generous amount on my face and my neck. So that was my AM skincare routine. So if I'm not using the moisturizer or the eye cream, it's just 3 products. It's just the urea, vitamin C and SPF. So now let's move on to an evening. It's still simple, but it might feel a bit complicated because I have to split this routine into 2 depending on what products I use. Before I start on my PM skincare routine, let me tell you about the retinoid that I've been using. I've tried the prescription one a few times. I hate it. I cannot get on with it. I hate how it dries out my skin. I know people swear by it and that's fine, but I have to enjoy what I'm using. So obviously the retin-A or tretinoin is the strongest one. After that you have a retinol, which is retinaldehyde. Then it's only one step to convert into the active retin-A. And then the weaker one, which you probably heard the most about, is retinol. And there is lots of retinol products. I've been using retinol products for ages. My skin is not really sensitive. Because I've been using retinols for so long, I don't get any irritations from them. So I can always go at about a bit higher percentage. So I used to use retinols, like all the beauty pie retinols. Now I've moved on to retinaldehyde, and I will talk about it in a minute. So again, this is stronger than retinol, but a bit weaker than the prescription retin-A. Okay, so this will be my Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. And that's how I will put it in the description box. So I do double cleanse at first, and I use as a first cleanser some sort of makeup removing balm. I love the Hamish one, all clean balm, but I cannot always get it. I buy it normally from Amazon, so I just buy something different. Right now I've been using the Geek and Gorgeous Mighty Melt. I like it, but this one stings my eyes a bit, so I probably won't buy it again. But what I really like is the Grace and Stella F-Balm. And this is wonderful at removing all my makeup. So you massage it into dry skin with dry hands, and I massage it for about a minute. And I massage it in my eyes as well. And then with warm water and a cotton cloth or microfiber cloth, I take it off. And then I use second cleanse. And as you can see, this one is very inexpensive. So with that, again, I massage that into a damp face and then just rinse it off. And because I use a lot of mascara, I don't always manage to get off all my mascara. Then I will use something like the Garnier Micellar Water or the Lancome Bifacial on a cotton pad, and I remove the leftovers of my mascara. The next step is my retinols. So I have bought the Geek and Gorgeous. It's very inexpensive, A-game, and I have it in 0.1%. If you are not used to retinols, I would start at the 0.5%, which they sell as well. I, in fact, might move on to The Ordinary just came out with 0.2% because, like I said, I'm so used to retinols, and retinaldehyde, I would say, is even though it's stronger than retinol, but it's gentler. You will always see retinaldehyde has very yellow color, and the more yellow it is, the better it is. So you will stain your face a bit, but obviously once it sinks in and when you wash it off in the morning, it's not there anymore. So it's not like your face is stained yellow for ages, for the rest of your life. I also have the Medic 8 Crystal Retinol 6. They do different strengths. This is an eye cream, but I don't know if I'm going to repurchase that because, like I said, this is gentle enough that I can use this under my eye. But when I was compiling this skincare routine, I thought I get retinol cream for under my eyes. Medic 8 is a bit expensive. They also do retinol for your face, but it's not different to this one. I think they do a bit stronger one though, but it's so much more expensive than this one. So once I finish this eye cream, I probably won't repurchase it. So I put the eye cream first under my eyes, pat it in, and then I put the Geek and Gorgeous retinol all over my face. I let it sink in, so I go back downstairs and I watch TV. I take my makeup off just after dinner really. And then just before bed, I use the Medic 8 Advanced Night Restore. And this is multi-ceramide cream that protects your skin barrier, moisturizes it, because I'm always scared that retinols will dry me out and I can't bear that. So that's why I apply moisturizer afterwards. You don't have to, but I like to. And this one was specifically formulated to be used with retinols, so that's why I bought it. I don't know if I will repurchase it. I probably can use just any moisturizing cream afterwards, but that's what I bought. So that's what I do on those 4 days. Now on the other days, Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, I use some sort of alpha hydroxy exfoliator. Not some sort. Again, I bought one from Geek and Gorgeous and it's called Smooth Out. They do 2 other ones that are maybe a bit gentler, but like I said, my skin is used to it. So this will exfoliate your skin. It's a chemical exfoliator. It will smooth out your skin. It will help any other products to be absorbed better. With regular use, again, it boosts collagen production. It can fade hyperpigmentation. So the reason is I use that on another night is that you're not supposed to use alpha hydroxy acids with retin-A. It could be too irritating. I reckon I probably can get away with it. So at some point I might just use this and retin-A. But to be safe, you use it on alternate nights. So I sometimes pour it into my hands, spread it around my face, let it dry, or do it with a cotton pad. And after that, all I put on is the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast balm, which is a repairing balm. This is amazing. So this is ultra repairing soothing cream for damaged, irritated skin. You can use it on your lips, you can use it all over your face, you can even use it as a nappy cream for children. That's how good it is. And that's all I use on those 2 nights. I will tell you a bit more about that because this is one of the products that healed my perioral dermatitis. And sometimes on another nights, I use a Biosun's squalene and copper peptide plumping serum. Again, copper peptides are in everywhere. Everybody raves about it, so I'm just giving it a try. But again, apparently you mustn't mix it with vitamin C or alpha hydroxy acids or retinols, so I use it on separate night. One night I might just not use the high alpha hydroxy acid, I will use this. I'm just trying it. It's a lovely, anything with copper peptides will have this blue color. So we will see. It could be another gimmick, you know, they try to sell us everything, but I'm trying it. It's a lovely product. It's really plumping and moisturizing. And then, of course, when it comes to devices, I use my halo as much as I can, at least 3 times a week. And also the current body red light therapy, the LED mask. There's been more and more studies on the red light therapy, how brilliant it is, not just for anti-aging, but for healing. So I am trying to be very, very diligent with that and use it as much as I can. Let me just quickly tell you how I healed my perioral dermatitis, just in case you're suffering with it. Of course, you should see your dermatologist. I didn't. I just researched it a bit. I stopped using every single skincare product that I was using, and I would say it would be taking me 3 weeks to heal it. All I used was the ordinary azelaic acid. It's very gentle and it helps to, because you know your skin gets very dry and flaky with that, it helps to remove that skin, and then just this La Roche-Posay balm all over the face. And I used it for 3 weeks and I healed it. One last thing, you won't be able to see it because I have foundation all over it, but you know I suffer with poikiloderma of Civat. It's funny name, I think is POC for short. It is a chronic irreversible pigmented skin condition. So not only you get hyperpigmentation, these dark spots, but also the little vessels dilate. So if you look really close up to it, you can see almost like millions and millions of broken capillaries and the dark spots. It's very ugly. I hate it. When the sun hits it, it gets worse, obviously. But unfortunately, there is nothing you can do about it. I know that they will tell you that you can use laser and all other stuff. Sometimes that can make it look worse. And if you makes it better, it will probably come back. So this is most common in middle-aged women, fair-skinned people like me. I'm very fair. A lot of sun exposure. I think because in the summer I wear my hair up most of the time, so the sun always hits me here. If you would see the middle of my neck, it's like a virgin skin. It's beautiful, smooth, white, because obviously my chin protects it from the sun, but the sides are terrible. It is also hormonal, so it happens in postmenopausal women. To me, it happened earlier, but I actually think that it was the HRT, because that's when I've noticed it. When I started taking HRT, this went really bad. So it could be that. And treatments can be disappointing. The most important thing is sun protection. You can use retinols on it as well, and try not to apply anything with perfume in it. You know, skincare that's got fragrance in it, or your perfume. I often forget and I just spray my perfume on my neck, and I can tell because he gets angry. But what I've been using is Faded. This from Topicals, and this is brightening and clearing serum. so you can use it on the face as well, but you see how much I've used it. I actually forgot about it for a while. I used like half of it, then I forgot about it, but I just got it out and I use it again. This helps. It definitely calms it all down. So this has tranexamic acid, which is known to shrink the fine blood vessels. It has melatonin, niacinamide, which again helps with the hyperpigmentation, and licorice root. So I put that on every morning. In the evening I put my retinol on it, but every morning I put that on, and then I put SPF on the top of that when that sunk in, and it really helps to calm it down. I don't think this will ever get rid of it, but I'm going to keep using it. I would say that the hyperpigmentation got a bit better, but the little blood vessels are still there. So it's just something that I have to put up with and just cover it with foundation. Okay, my lovely, so this was my I think this is very simple skincare routine. It might feel a bit complicated with this alternating nights, but really there is just so very few products, and I am very happy with the quality of my skin. Of course, I've got loads of fine lines, I've got deep lines here, but that is from me just moving my forehead. If you see someone of my age with no wrinkle on their forehead and no smileys, then they probably have Botox. It's impossible at our age not to have any fine lines or wrinkles. And I'm not saying that I will never have Botox again, but I haven't had it done for a couple of years. And fillers, I think last time I had a filler was 4 years ago, but I will never have fillers again. Let me know what products do you use that you've seen big difference from, but please don't bug me about the tretinoin, because like I said, I've tried it many times. I don't like it. I appreciate it that it works, but we have to use what suits us. So don't preach to me about tretinoin. That's all from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Happy aging and stay fabulous. Bye.